If I did not believe that I was my God in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, then how would your God get the glory inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida if I did not do what you say your God would have did? You know, like, it's funny how people ask, what would Jesus do? But those same people who ask, what would Jesus do, is denying what I did. So I'm trying to figure out, if only Jesus can defeat the devil, then what did Jesus do by allowing the devil to have him nailed on a cross on Calvary? How did he defeat the devil? How did his Father get any glory by him being nailed on a cross? Now, what I want to know, see, because, my friends, right, are my biggest adversaries, because it took me 3 weeks to beat my enemy in court. But it's been 15 years of my friends mocking me based on what they believe. So now, I'm gonna define friend from the Meridian Webster's dictionary, right? And it's one. A friend is defined as one attached to another by affection. Now, affection is defined as a feeling or liking and caring for someone or something, right? So now, a friend is one attached to another by affection, right? A feeling or liking and caring for someone or something. Now, what something is religion, right? That's a belief. So, if your friend becomes religious, right? Now, what is their ideology, right? Because you're no longer the same friend. Because if your friendship wasn't based on your religious beliefs, then how are we now friends? See, because now you're putting on me what you believe, and that's not a friend. See, a friend is attached. So if you are my friend and you become religious, then why would that detach us as friends according to the definition of friend? If you better yourself, then you should be a better friend to me, right? Because if we was friends in our past endeavors, right, why once you better yourself, we no longer friends? Like, now, why do you believe you need to save me from what you think that is a threat to me? Like, I mean, because if you are religious, right, then you are against someone else's religion. See, so basically you're not free. You just chose a side. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, right? So now, okay, or esteem. Now, so a friend is one attached to another by affection or esteem. Now, esteem is defined as the regard, right? And the regard is a protective interest in which one is held, especially in high regard. See? So now, if it's a protective interest, now all of a sudden, your friend, now you're trying to protect. But you're trying to protect your friend from your friend's understanding of your friend's situation. See, that's what I'm trying to tell my friends, right? They coming at me with what they believe religiously. And I'm telling them the crime that's happening to me presently. You see what I'm saying? And then so if you're telling me about your religious beliefs, then you're telling me about the crime that was committed against your Lord and Savior. And then you're telling me that the crime that I'm telling you that's happening to me is nothing compared to the crime that happened to Jesus. And I'm saying, but if both of them is a crime, why would you say that the crime that's being committed against me has to be more severe than the crime that was being committed against Jesus for you to see it's a crime. I'm saying, so what is a small crime? What is that? You see what I'm saying? And why do I have to argue with a friend over a crime that's being committed against me? Right? See, this is what I'm wondering about a friend. You see what I'm saying? So what is the protective interest in our friendship if you trying to blow my mind? See, so understand, say, my friends, right, they didn't try to protect my family, nor did they try to protect my mind. So when did my friends ever protect my essence? See, they took me away from my wife, and then they tried to blow my mind. So when would they ever help me get back to my wife? And then they try to tell me that the value that Amendment 14, Section 4 has given to me in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida ever since August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, they telling me I don't have that value. And I'm saying, but you my friend, and you say you hold me in high regard? Well, how you hold me in high regard and you giving me such a low appraised value? Right? You saying that $1 is worth more than a friend. I mean, my friends told me I wasn't worth $800 million, right? But I'm saying, well, who said $800 million is worth a human being? Right? If I am a creation of your Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, then why wouldn't I be more valuable to Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee than Caesar's subscription? Right? Like you saying that Jesus would see George Washington on a dollar bill and the images on money, and see that those images on money be more valuable than a child? Well, why did Jesus say give Caesar what's due Caesar and give God what's due God if Jesus would have took the money over the child? See, but my friends told me to that I should have took the money, and since I didn't take the money, they say I can't educate the child. Because they keep telling me what I'm not, and they keep telling me who somebody else is, and I'm saying, but are you a friend? Okay, now look, friend. Now this is the second definition of friend. One that is not hostile. Man, I done had friends for 15 years hang up the phone on me, family members. How that's not hostile? Now, hostile is marked by malevolence, right? Now, that's is having, showing, or rising from intense, often vicious, ill will, spite, or hatred. That's what malevolence means, right? So now, if my friends, right, have been against me for 15 years, how they my friends? Right? See, because how can they say that I haven't called them and expressed to them the problem that I'm having? So why did my friends who military men, who are Christians, why they didn't help my family get back together? They was trying to get me converted to their understanding. They was trying to get me to leave the value of my truth for their opinion of value. But their opinion of value was devaluing me. So if you devaluing me, then what's your value? Right? Now, here's Psalms 11 verses 5 through 6. The Lord tries the righteous, but the wicked and him that loveth violence his soul hateth. Upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire and brimstone, and horrible tempest, which is defined as a violent storm. this shall be the portion of their cup, right? And then now I go to get the Prophet Muhammad, right, out of the Shihi International Version of the Quran, in chapter 47, verses 1 through 7 of the Noble Quran, that says, those who disbelieve and avert people from the ways of Allah, he will waste their deeds. And those who believe and do righteous deeds and believe in what has been sent down upon Muhammad, and it is true from their Lord, he will remove from them their misdeeds and amend, for which is defined as to change or modify for the better their condition. Now, if I did not do what was right, then how could I claim righteousness? Right? And if I stood on my righteousness, how do I not know right from wrong? And if I know right from wrong, then why would I choose to lie? Like, how would that benefit God, right? If God is my creator, if I then lie, wouldn't I then be denying God? Right? Think about what I'm saying. Now, see, you keep saying who I'm not, and I'm cool with that. You see what I'm saying? But I'm saying, why are you blaming me and not the revelations that came from me? See, I'm saying it's okay. I don't want to lead, but why are you allowing people to be misled? See, that's what I don't understand about the friend, right? Now, familiar, right, is one who is often seen and well known, right? So if I'm familiar to my friends because they've seen me and they know me, but why then do they deny me? See, this is what I'm saying. Is the stranger more valuable to the truth than a familiar friend? Because the familiar friend may be familiar to the point to where they don't want to see the change in their friend. And those changes that the friend made might make them foes. Now let's look at a foe. The definition of foe is one who has personal enmity, right? Which is defined as positive, active, and typically mutual hatred or ill will for another. See, but enmity, right? Now, how do I know that my friend is a foe? Until my friend reveal their personal enmity, right? They positive, active, and mutual hatred for me. But how would I know that until I defeated my devil and my devil revealed my friend to me?